Mavrika! Welcome to a new episode of Let's Talk Taíno. I'm Priscilla Colon, co-founder and creative here at Alliteration, where our mission is to promote the Taíno language and culture. Before we begin, I'd love for you to take a moment to subscribe to our channel and click those notifications. It will help us reach more viewers just like you who want to learn about the Taíno language and culture. Now, on today's episode, we're going to be reviewing our spelling of Taíno words. But like I mentioned, it doesn't have to be boring. We're going to do a fun activity. So, before we begin, make sure that you have watched the original videos in which we covered Taíno alphabet. Before we begin, make sure that you have rewatched, if needed, a couple of episodes in which we covered the Taíno alphabet and Taíno pronunciation. That's Let's Talk Taíno 2, Taíno alphabet, where I introduce each letter of the alphabet and how to pronounce them. And Let's Talk Taíno 36, where I review Taíno pronunciation that may be difficult. So today, while we practice our spelling, we're going to be looking at alliteration. Alliteration is when you hear the same letter sound, usually at the start of a word. Now, you don't need to know the meanings of these words to figure out what letter it is. Just use your ears. Now we're ready for our exercise. I'm going to be reading some words in Taíno aloud, and you'll have to listen carefully for the sound of the missing letter at the very beginning. You'll have to guess which letter is missing. And remember, you don't even need to know what these words mean. Just listen carefully for the sounds. Are you ready to get started? I am, so let's begin. What's the missing letter? Now listen carefully as I read the words. Maina, matunai, miyasu. Do you know what letter makes that sound at the beginning? That's right, the missing letter is M. Now, let's read those words aloud with their English translations. Maina, flower garden. Matunai, heart. Miyasu, thirst. That wasn't so bad, right? Because that sound at the beginning is the same in English. It's the M. You want to try the next one? Listen carefully as I read the words aloud. Boharak, batei, batu. What's the missing letter? Correct! The missing letter is B. Now, let's read the words aloud with their English translations. Boharak, house. Batei, plaza. Batu, ball. Let's try the next set of words. Listen carefully for the missing letter. Tahei, tequina, TBC. What's the missing letter? Correct! The missing letter is T. Now let's read the Taíno words aloud with their English translations. Tahei, coin. Tequina, teacher. TBC, vegetable. Look at that! You didn't even need to know what tahei, coin, means. It was a new word. Now, let's do the next activity. Listen carefully as I read the Taíno words aloud. Can you guess the missing letter? Guatu, guali, guaitiao. What letter is missing? Correct! The G is the missing letter, and it makes that G sound. Now, let's read the words aloud with their English translations. Guatu, fire. Guali, child. Guaitiao, friend. Look at that! Do you see how simple that was? We were able to guess the missing letter by listening carefully to the sound at the beginning of each one. That is using alliteration as a clue. And it's a fun way to practice our spelling without doing any boring exercises of writing over and over again. Now, before we leave, why don't we review one more time everything we learned today? Maina, flower garden. Matunai, heart. Miyasu, thirst. Boharak, house or home. Batei, plaza. Batu, ball. Tahei, coin. Tequina, teacher. TBC, vegetable. Guatu, fire. Guali, child. Guaitiao, friend. Now today I have a little homework for you. We obviously couldn't cover every single sound that every letter in the Taíno alphabet makes. So I'm going to leave a word down below that you'll need to complete. Can you guess what is the missing letter in Siba? What makes that S sound in Taíno? You can leave the spelling of the complete word in the comments below the video. As always, I can't thank you enough for joining me here week after week, learning Taíno with me. Sometimes it can be difficult, but sometimes we have fun lessons just like today. And I know that together we can do it. If you have the chance, check out the resources we have on our website, casareito.com, where you're going to find kids' books and other book recommendations, and our digital course that you can demo. This course allows you to learn about the Taíno language using the latest language learning technology and about the Taíno culture. You can also sign up for our newsletter to stay in the know. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our latest episodes. In the meantime, Tay Karaya, Guaitiao Nagu.